Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Hot Mama Talks. And it's November. It's about time that I'll be telling you my all-time favorite horror movies. I guess I've seen 100 or more of horror movies, but I'm just gonna give you like 20 of my most favorite classic horror movies. So for this one, I'm just gonna recall the classic ones. I usually watch that not just once, twice, several times. It means hindi ko siya pinagsasawaan. I watch it over and over. If I don't have I can find anything to search online, then I'd go for those classic ones. In no particular order, so let's start. The first one that I can recall is The Night of the Living Dead. It's a 1968 George Romero film. Actually, it has a remake already, 1992 remake, but I still prefer the original or the black and white version, the 1968 Night of the Living Dead. I like the start of the movie. It's so thrilling. It's so scary. Brothers and sisters, they went to a cemetery to visit, I guess, their parents there. That's a start. Somebody came up, a zombie, like a Frankenstein zombie. I would recommend Night of the Living Dead. The next one would be, of course, Exorcist, Linda Blair. Who would forget, diba? Si Regan MacNeil. Yun yung pangalan niya doon, yung character. That was 1973, if I'm not mistaken. Very raw ang pagkagawa niya. Wala pa siyang, there's no digital effects or whatsoever. So everything is manual. The vomit, the levitation scene. Actually, nakita ko siya. May mga siya sa YouTube. Actually, pwede niyo panoorin yung mga behind the scenes, how it's made, how it's done. Actually, may mga kilala ko na sobrang takot doon sa movie na yon because for them, possession is not a superstition. And I can attest to that because nung pinablessan namin yung house ng mother ko, yung priest na nag-officiate ng blessing was from India. Yung isang room doon na kinamatayan ng tatay ko at ng kuya ko, hindi niya binuksan. Lahat binuksan niya, CR and all, excluding yung room na yon. And then he explained why. Sabi niya, masyado daw malakas yung energy dun sa room na yon. And hindi siya merong mas higher sa kanya na dapat gumawa noong exorcism. Ayaw niya talagang buksan yung room na yun. But ibindes naman niya yung pinaka-facade ng door. It's very clear na meron talagang ganun because pare na yung nagsabi, diba? So let's move on to the next. The next one that I can remember is The Slither. So ito hindi siya masyadong heavy. Parang it's like a fantasy horror. Stars Michael Rooker, by the way. Michael Rooker is Merle of The Walking Dead. Kaya ako siya napanood kasi because of Michael Rooker. And hindi ko masyadong gusto yung plot. It's more of like a love story, fantasy horror. And just because of Michael Rooker and the theme song, yung Air Supply's Every Woman in the World. So yun parang na-capture ang attention ko para panoorin because of the song. Diba? Imagine horror tapos bilang, girl, you're every woman in the world to me. May ganon, diba? So diba cute? Next one, Psycho, the classic, the 1960, yung black and white, yung ganyan. So it's one of my to-go movies. The next one is Dawn of the Dead. Yung original pa rin because it has a remake already. It's a group of people that was terrified by a zombie and then they hide on a mall. A typical zombie film na survival. Maganda siyang panoorin. Dawn of the Dead. Kalimutan ko kung anong year siya, basta check nyo na lang. And the next one is, of course, Misery. Actually, it's a book from Stephen King. And Kathy Bates did an amazing job on that one. Okay, amazing actress. It's not a horror. It's a suspense thriller, but it's terrifying. So, considered na siya na horror. Siguro ilang beses ko na napanood yan. More like mga siguro 50 times. Mas maganda yung book kasi mas what do you call that? Yung cultivate yung mind mo, yung imagination mo. Pero yung movie kasi as is na yun. So, actually both. You gotta read the book and of course you gotta see the film. It's a Misery, okay, Kathy Bates. And the next one is, of course, The Shining, Jack Nicholson. Who would forget the bathroom scene and the act? It's not completely a horror film. It's a psychological thriller Amityville, the classic one. I'm talking about the 1974, hindi yung remake I always go for the original. I don't want the remake. Pero pinapanood ko rin. Pero mas gusto ko yung plot ng original niya. Diba? Minsan kasi na-OOA nire-revise. So, the Amityville. I like the thrill. Yung, moving on a new place. And then, it starts there. Yung possession and all. I like Pet Sematary, the original, the 1989, the original version, and it already has a remake. Napanood ko rin. Actually, just last month, I think, napanood ko yung remake. As good as the original, pero mas gusto ko yung original. Mas terrifying siya at mas raw. Pag yung medyo malabo-labo yung feel, parang mas alam mo, hindi siya masyadong digitally enhanced by effects. Mas gusto ko siya. Mas raw. So, Pet Sematary is really, because I love pets. Particularly cats. So, yun. Only for that, I like it. And the next one is, of course, this is a mix of local and foreign, by the way. Feng Shui by, of course, Chris. I watched that 2003 sa movies, as a theater actually. Gusto ko siya. It's parang siya yung nag-open ng door sa Japan, Korea, like feels ng horror after The Ring and The Grudge. And then, here comes Feng Shui of Chrissy. So, I like that. It's all-time favorite. Okay. Si Inton, si Denton, at si Ingrid. Of course, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Why? Because I like chainsaw. Gusto ko ng chainsaw. Actually, I grew up seeing na chainsaw sa bahay namin because yun yung ginagamit ng tatay ko tsaka ng kuya ko sa line of work nila. Hindi na sa akin terrifying yung chainsaw, but ang purpose nun is magputol ng kahoy. But dito sa movie, it's, instead of using guns and different ammo, they use chainsaw. Itself is terrifying and very suspect. Okay, the next one, of course, Evil Dead, Sam Raimi. Evil Dead stars Bruce Campbell. Pero actually it has two parts, part 1 and part 2, 1981 and 1987. Pero mas gusto ko yung original, mas maraming characters na nakakatakot. Lalo na yung girl na napopossess, no? Sumusulat siya sa notebook na ganyan. Tapos yung zombie na nakakulong sa basement na nagpipilit lumabas. It's so scary. Moving on. So, of course, the classic Devil's Advocate. Although medyo may kahabaan yun, you have to be patient. Almost 3 hours. Like that. Kailangan tutukan mo siya from start to finish para maintindihan mo. Hindi siya yung typical na mananakot lang, kundi papaganahin yung imagination mo dun sa movie. Alright, the next one is, of course, Child's Play. My baby, Chucky. I like Chucky. He's my baby. He's not scary at all. Hindi ako natatakot kay Chucky. Hanggang ngayon, wala pa ako ng Chucky na good guys doll. I don't know where to get it. Ay, nako, basta gusto ko magkaroon nun, promise. Hanap talaga ako ng paraan. I'm not scared of Chucky. He's so cute. He's so adorable. And I love Chucky. Kapag mayroon akong dalan, talaga promise, tatabi ko talaga sa pagtulog ko. Next one is arachnophobia. I don't know, ano bang year yung arachnophobia? I myself has a phobia of spiders. I am an arachnophobic. So, kahit yung maliit na spiders lang, pag nakikita ko parang gusto kong lagnatin. Siguro mas takot pa ako dun sa spider kaysa sa ahas or sa lion. I like that movie. It's, parang nag-justify yung takot ko sa spider. Kasi sinasabi nila, takot ka sa gagamba lang naman yan, ang liit-liit. Oh well, kanya-kanya tayong takot, diba? Isa lang takot ako pakialam nyo, diba? So yun, arachnophobia. It's a good film. Next one is local, it's The Healing. And again, it's a possession, and The Healing stars Vilma Santos, Kim Chiu. So it's a good film about doppelganger. And why I like the film? Because I myself is a victim of a doppelganger. So, a very quick kwento, yung kapatid ko, yung kuya ko, nagbabantay ako sa ospital. So, yung mom ko naka-confine. So, I was there, I was sleeping. Pumunta sila. Tapos nakita nila tulog ako dun sa couch. Tapos sabi nila sa mami ko, ay sige, wag na natin gisingin. Kasi tulog naman, maulan na kami. So bumaba sila. Na pagbaba ng kuya ko, yung kuya ko lang umakyat, yung tatay ko naiwan sa sasakyan. Doon sa sasakyan, yung nakaharap siya dun sa staircase ng ospital. So nakikita yung stairs na ganyan. Glass kasi. Nakikita yung bababa. Aakyat. Nakita na, nung tatay ko, nakita niya yung kuya ko, bumababa, kasunod ako. Eto na, pag nung kuya ko, sabi doon ng tatay ko, bakit sinama mo si Jimmy? Sino magbabantay dun sa nanay niya? Ano sinama ko? Natutulog, di ko na nga ginising dahil kitang-kita ko kasunod mo tapos dinescribe ng tatay ko yung damit ko na nakita niya nung bumababa ako, tamang-tama dun sa damit na suot ko. Pero hindi ako nakita ng tatay ko sa paano nangyari yun. So, dun pa lang, I don't know, during that time siguro, weak ang aking spirit during that time. Kaya siguro ako yung ginawang medium ng doppelganger para maging ako siya, kung sino man siya spirit. Sa hospital, napakadaming ligaw na haluluwa dyan. So, sabi nga nila, di ba, mas nakakatakot sa hospital kaysa sa sementeryo. If only for that, I believe na meron talagang a doppelganger exists. Okay, and The Healing is a good movie. Shake, Rattle, and Roll 1. Yung pinaka-pioneer niya. I think it's 1984. Hindi pa ako nag-aaral noon pero pinanood namin sa sine. Takot ako doon sa episode ng Aswang. Si Herbert, si Mary Walter, yung lola niya. Tapos yung Aswang, si Irma Alegre. Grabe yung setting noon. Sobrang totoong-totoo yung pagkakagawa ni Laurie Reyes at Becky Gallardo. Ang galing talaga. Alam mo yun, parang totoong-totoo yung pinapanood mo, parang hindi siya pelikula. Katakot, lalo na yung scene ng madaling araw. Nilalabanan nila yung aswang. It's so scary. It is the best Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Okay, Halloween, the original, the 1978 Mike Myers. Okay, so Jamie Lee Curtis, yun. May mga Halloween sequel na pero mas gusto ko yung, of course, original. One of the classic, one of the best. Next one, The Mist. The Mist is a film back in 2007. And why I liked it? Because most of the characters are the characters from The Walking Dead. So, nandun si Andrea, si Dale, si Carol. It's parang scientific siya. It's not really a horror. What do you call that? Alien or mga giant na mga insekto na nagte-terrify dun sa buong place. And then they have to hide. And again, nagtago sila sa supermarket because andun ang supplies and all. So, yung The Mist na yun, The Mist yung tawag dun sa giant creature. Nagbubuga siya ng parang sticky web or substance na yun yung nakakamatay. So, it's a terrifying, not so scary really, pero suspense. It's a thriller. It's a good watch. Next one is Friday the 13th, of course, 1980, the original horror classic. Ang next one is Cannibal Holocaust. Maraming title to pero nakalagay kasi, nung time na napanood ko siya, ang uso pa na is VCD or DVD ba? Basta gano'n. Nakalagay Cannibal Holocaust. It's from 1980. And it's actually hindi siya horror. It's a gory film, suspense, thriller. And it's a story about people na parang mga mga hunters na nagpunta sa isang bundok, sa isang tribe. And then they kinda witness yung mga pag may naliligaw doon is pinuputulan ng body parts. Yung way ng paggagawa doon is para talagang totoo na pinuputol yung body parts. I read somewhere na parang yung doon sa because of the film, pinatawag ng government, kung anumang country yun na ginawa, yung cast of characters ng movie na they had to explain it to the court na nobody died from the scene, walang pinatay and all, kasi totoo kasi siya pinuputol talaga yung body part nang gumagalaw-galaw. So parang iisipin talaga ng tao it's really an actual killing or an actual decapitating of human body parts. But I guess hindi naman siguro kasi pelikula lang yun sa movie. That's Cannibal Holocaust. You can check that, 1980. Lovingly Yours, Helen. It's a trilogy. A 1984 local film. Parang small budgeted film lang to. Yung episode na Akin ang Walang Diyos, and it stars Julie Vega, Connie Reyes. Yung place na yon, Mount Manalmon from San Miguel, Bulacan, is really close to my heart kasi malapit kami doon because I'm from San Miguel, Bulacan. Malapit sa amin yung Mount Manalmon na yon, yung bundok na yon. And doon mismo ginawa yung film na yon. And actually hanggang ngayon buhay pa yung bahay. May mga vloggers na nagpupunta dun sa nakatayo pa yung bahay na yun, and na-preserve naman nila, and everyone is welcome to check out the house. And there was this rumor na parang after na i-film yun, Julie Vega got sick already and she got ill suddenly, and then ayun nga, she passed away. But as a news, ang sabi naman is pneumonia. So we really cannot tell. Sabi naman is na Encanto because of the location of the film, and sabi nila is nakatuwaan daw ng Encanto. May mga ganong I don't know, pero hindi kasi ako masyadong naniniwala sa ganyan. A very short episode, actually it's a trilogy. Hindi ko naman masyadong ma-recall yung 2 episode. Ang napanood ko lang is yung kay Julie Vega at kay Cornelius. So, yung scene na parang, I don't know kung ginaya nila yung Exorcist ni Linda Blair. Yung tumataas, nag-levitate, tapos yung nag-iiba yung boses, so nagbubuga ng mga parang vomit na green. So, parang gano'n na nga siguro, parang inspired by Exorcist. Pero sa local, mas nakakakilabot kasi parang totoong-totoo. And the place actually is, I know familiar ako sa area na yan, so familiar ako sa place. It's really gives me an eerie feeling. And may bonus pa ba tayo? Actually, yung pinaka-recent na napanood ko, Speak No Evil ni James McAvoy. It's a thriller. Yung scene na nasa car siya together with a new friend, tapos bigla na lang pinlay niya yung Eternal Flame for somebody na lalaking-lalaki, tapos biglang nag-carpool karaoke siya doon sa Eternal Flame. Close your eyes, give me your hand. Sabi tuloy nung katabi niya, parang yung awkwardness, kuwang-kuha nung eksena na yun. And just recently, kanina lang, is yung Don't Move. Maganda siya. It's about a captive woman na nakilala na siyang strangers, nagtiwala siya, sumama siya, tapos bigla siyang in-injection ng substance na mapaparalyze siya. So, so scary. Okay, so that will be all. I hope I shared something about myself with you, kung ano yung my preferred relaxing horror film. So, ayun, I hope I shared a piece of me with you. Nakilala niyo pa ako because I am proud to be a horror enthusiast. So, I'm gonna watch some more. Horror film is really very therapeutic to me. It relaxes me before I go to sleep. It's really my weekend must. Hindi pwedeng wala akong horror na mapanood kapag weekend. Okay, so with that being said, thank you so much for subscribing on my channel, and yes, thank you so much, and I hope to see you again. Okay, bye for now. Mwah.